Hello, guys. Good evening. Hello, hello.
Evening, teacher.
How are you? Good evening.
I go. This is week being so tired. But I can say it. I'm good.
Okay. Very good, Madeline. Tiring week. What about the rest? How are you guys? Let's give 1 or 2 minutes for the rest to connect. Remember that tomorrow we finish with the course, and that you need to finish the progress in the platform. Don't forget about that. Okay, let's see how many people do we have. 5. Okay. 1 more minute and then we'll begin. I will. Okay, well, let me take attendance. Mario Martinez.
Present, teacher.
Hello, Mario. Thank you.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Milton. Esther López, Esther Méndez López. She's not here yet. Let's see, Ricardo Teves. Not connected yet. Cristian Daniel doesn't connect. Elmer is not here yet. And Nestor. Okay, they are not here yet. Okay, guys. So now remember that today is the speaking session. And what we are going to do is practice what we learned in the 2 previous classes, okay? So most likely we are going to do exercises, practicing imperative and also we are going to practice with a zero conditional. Now, before that, let's begin with last class. We were doing some exercises. They were incomplete, so we are going to try to complete them today for practice, and then we are going to do a combination of the two exercises. Okay, because you will see that you can use them together. Okay, let's see. Let me share the screen so you can see the present. We will begin with the exercises from last class, and then we are going to continue with some new exercises today, okay? So let me just share the screen. And I think that you should be able to see it now. Let's see. Give me one moment because it's giving me some problems. It's not loading. Let's see. Okay. All right. I think that now we can see it. Let's see. Where is it? Here's the presentation. Okay, I was oh, Nestor is here already. Hello, Nestor. Let me return that. And so we're just missing. Yeah, yeah. All right, so we will continue with the exercises from yesterday. Okay. So let me share this. Now, the exercise from yesterday, remember that they were about conditional, about facts, things that are always true, okay? So we will keep working with that. And let's begin with the first one. Milton, can you help me with the first exercise? This is about the same topic from yesterday. Let's see if we remember, guys. Milton?
If I to eat too much candy, I to feel sick.
If, remember that in here, Milton, when we, in the parentheses, you have the verb with to, right? But when we use it, we just use eat, okay? We just say eat.
Eat.
And the same here. We don't use to. So we say, if I eat too much candy, I feel sick. See?
Sí.
Okay. Read it, Milton.
Yes.
Okay, let's continue with the second one. Magdalene.
Okay. If you don't say
If you, it says there, which one are you doing? This one.
I
Yeah.
If you break your arm, you go to the doctor immediately. Go sería.
Go, because it's go because we are using you. Remember that only when we use he or she,
Oh,
we
sí,
change.
sí.
Okay. So that is correct. See, if you break your arm, you go to the doctor immediately. Okay, you go to the doctor immediately. Very good, madam. Thank you. Mario, help me with the next one, please. Help me with the next exercise. This one, please, Mario.
Is he touch fire? He head to burner.
Okay, good. If he, now, remember, we need to say touches, okay? Because
Touch.
yes, touches, because we are using he, so we have to add at the end, he, because
Okay.
and with get, you put the
Touch.
S. So
Okay.
it is, Mario, repeat, if he,
If he
Mhm.
touches fire, he gets burner.
He gets burned. Very good. If he touches fire, he gets burned. Very good, Mario. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Sylvia, help me with the next one, please. Let me read this one.
If
This one right here. It's
If-
negative,
if-
remember.
if you know to dry water you to be cold they dried.
Okay, Sylvia. Remember that when we say negative, what options do we have, guys, for negative? What words do we use for negative?
Don't.
We use don't. We use don't, or we use doesn't. Okay, we use doesn't. Okay, this is when it is negative, Sylvia.
Okay.
In this case, since we are using you, we have to use don't. Okay, so the correct sentence is, if you don't drink. We don't use to.
If you don't drink
Don't drink what? Continue.
water you because
Dehydrated. That's a difficult word. Dehydrated.
dehydrated.
Exactly. Very good. That's correct. Dehydrated. Okay. Remember that, guys. So for negatives, we have don't or doesn't. And we only use doesn't for he, she, it. So let's see the answer. If you don't drink water, you become dehydrated. Very good, Silvia. Very good. Jaime Reyes, help me with the next one, please. This one right here.
What also?
He angry if he don't sleep at least 8 hours.
8 hours. Now, what is the verb that we are using here? To be. What is the verb to be for he? What is it?
His.
Is, Jaime. He is angry if he, and what is the negative for he?
Doesn't.
Doesn't. So, okay, so the correct answer is, Jaime, he is angry if he doesn't sleep at least 8 hours.
At least 8 hours.
Yes, Jaime. Okay, very good. So let's continue. Let's check the answer. See, there it is. He is angry if he doesn't sleep at least 8 hours. Excellent. Thank you. Esther, help me with the other one, please. Help me with the other exercise, please. With this one is. That's a question. That's a question. Esther, are you there? Or Magdalena, probably. Who's there? Magdalena or? Hello. They are not there, man. Okay, so let's try. Elmer, can you hear me? What happens if you leave ice in the sun? Who can answer that question? Volunteer? Who can answer that question? What happens if you leave ice in the sun? What happens, guys? What happens? Who has the answer? Guys, any volunteer? Come on, guys. Practice. Magdalene, tell me.
The ice milk.
Now, how do we say a complete sentence? Like this one. You have, what about, how can you write a complete sentence like this one, but referring to this? That begins with if. Who knows? Who knows? Guys? Guys, today is speaking. That means that you have to speak, not me. What is the answer? Magdalene, how can you say it in a sentence?
If you leave his eyes in the sun, his eyes melt.
If you leave ice in the sun, ice melts. Let's see the answer. See, that is it. If you leave ice in the sun, it melts. Okay. Very good, Madeline. Thank you. Let's try the next one. Milton. Let's try the next one, Milton. What happens if babies are hungry? That means that they want to eat.
Sería
It's very similar to this one, see? It's very similar to this one. Use the same words, Milton, these ones.
If are babies, what happens? Hungry.
What happens if they are hungry? They there is the verb. They cry. Cry is correct. Okay, very good. So let's look at the answer. If babies are hungry, they cry. Excellent. Very good, Milton. Thank you. Let's see who else I have here. Gloria, help me with the next one, please. This one right here to complete it.
They were if they to get sería.
No, you don't use to, but you have to use get.
Y live también.
No, because it's here.
No, ya lo vi. They
you just have to complete with the verb. Continue.
They get what if they... No le entiendo.
There is a verb. They get wet.
They get wet if they stand in the rain.
They get wet if they stand in the rain.
In the rain.
They get, you just need to use get. Stand, only stand. They get wet if they stand.
If they stand in the rain.
In the rain. The difference here is that they are inverted. That's the difference. Because if you see, we begin with if, but we can change the order. We can change the order, okay? So let's look at the answer. See, they get wet if they stand in the rain. You can also say, if they stand in the rain, they get wet. It's the same meaning.
Wet is mojado.
Yes, with water.
Yeah. Okay,
yes.
Gracias.
You get wet. For example, when you wash the dishes or when you wash your hands, you get wet.
Esa no entendía, no.
Okay. Yeah, but that's what it means.
No entendía la oración, sí.
Yes, that's what it means. So when you with water, you get wet.
Wet.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Gloria. Very good. Esther, are you there? Or maybe Mario. Mario can help us with the next one. Let me mark it this. This here is here.
Okay. Is it cold? Is cold outside? I make it hot chocolate.
I make hot chocolate. Very good. If it is cold outside,
See?
I make hot chocolate. Very good. Let's check the answer. See, we are correct. If it is cold outside, I make hot chocolate. Very good. Let's try with the next one. Let's see the question. Maydelin or Alberto. Alberto, I haven't heard Alberto right now. Alberto, help me with the question. What happens if you win a game?
If you win
again, what happens?
they again.
Do you play soccer, Alberto?
Yes.
Yes, okay. What happens if you win a game? That's the question.
If you win they again.
If you win a game, you have to write a sentence similar to this. If, and then you have another sentence. So you say, if you win a game, what happens?
What happened?
What happens to you?
You lost.
Celebrate.
No. You celebrate, probably. Yes. For example, I can say, if I win a game, I
Okay.
celebrate. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
I champion.
You are a champion. Excellent. Yes, you are a champion. If you win a game, you are a champion.
You are a champion. Okay.
Excellent. Let's see what have we. Yeah, see, you say, if I win a game, I celebrate. That's the correct answer. But the rest are also they are all correct. Okay, let's try with the next one. I just want, let's see, Milton, help me with that. What happens if you study a lot for an exam?
If you student a lot, what happened for exam?
If you study a lot for an exam, if
you study a lot for exam, what happens?
Do you fail? Do you pass? What happens?
If I study a lot for an exam,
If you study a lot,
what happens?
What happened for exam?
Do we look at the answer? Let's see the answer. See? Read the sentence, Milton, please.
Good
The answer.
¿Se puede decir good notes?
No. Good grade.
No. Good grade.
Notes es like notas.
Ajá.
Pero no
como
notas de
anotaciones.
calificación. Ajá. No notas de calificación. Es nota de, en un papelito yo hago una nota.
Ajá.
Right.
De calificaciones es grade.
Yes, for that is grades. Read the sentence, Milton, please. This one, the answer. Read it, please.
If I study a lot for an exam, I get good grade.
Grade
is pass it.
Excellent. So you say, if I study a lot for an exam, I get good grades or I pass it. Right? Very good, very good, very good. Let's try with the next one. Volunteer, Nestor, I haven't heard Nestor. Nestor, are you there, Nestor?
¿Por cuál?
This one. What happens if you have a headache? You know what headache is?
What happens if you have a headache? Dolor de cabeza.
What happens? What do you do?
I drink analgesic.
An analgesic or a pill. Let's see what.
I take
yeah.
a pill.
You take a pill, or you can rest.
Rest.
I
Descansar.
rest. Yes. I
Rest.
rest. Listen,
Rest.
I rest. I take a
Rest.
pill. I drink an analgesic. All of those are correct. If you say I take a shower, I put some ice, they are all correct. Okay, very good, guys. And the last one that I have here that we're gonna do from these exercises, let's see. Magdalena, are you there? Or Jaime? No. All right, so Mario, give it a try. Try with the next one, please.
Okay. What happens if you mix yellow and blue?
Yellow and blue. I don't remember.
No sé qué color me da si lo mezclo.
Yeah, I don't remember it. Let's look at the answer. Oh, see, it's green.
Green.
Read the sentence, Mario, please. Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
Read the sentence, Mario. If you
If you mix yellow and blue, you make green.
You make green. Very good. You can use the two verbs. You can say you make green, or you can say you get green. The two options are correct. All right.
Okay.
Very good, guys. Very good. All right. Now we will try to apply this. Is similar, but with real life examples. But now I'm going to show you a situation, and then I am going to ask you a question. But before that, let's just remember something really quick. Let me just share the presentation. Okay, so really quickly, guys, remember, when we talk about things that are always true, that's important. We use this structure. If we have a sentence in present simple and we have another sentence in present simple, okay? Remember that. Now, with imperatives, remember that they are small sentences, right? They are small sentences. And they begin with the verb. Look, see, listen, sit, stand, take, read, write, close, and I'm missing the rest. Raise, open, draw. They all begin with a verb. Do you remember what is the word that we use if we want to be polite? Do you remember that word? Polite? Who remembers?
Please.
Polite. What's the word, Madeline?
Please.
It's please. Okay. You can say, please look at the board. Please be quiet. Or please listen. Please sit down. Okay. All right. Let's just repeat really quickly this, guys. So everybody open the microphone and let's just repeat this really quickly. Okay. Look at the board.
Look at the board.
Look at the board.
Look at the board.
Be quiet.
Be quiet.
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 Listen.
Listen.
Raise your hand.
Raise your
Your
hand.
hand.
Good. Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Take out your notebook.
Take
Take
out
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 your
Now,
notebook.
your notebook.
Excellent, very good. Open your book.
Open your
Open
book.
Your book.
Close your book.
Close
your
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 book.
book.
Listen to this one. I'm gonna write it here in big.
Write your name.
With the word, this is it, right?
right.
Nosotros queremos pronunciar la doble B when we say the word. Y esta letra no suena.
No suena.
So we just say write.
Right.
Write your name. No es como que dijéramos, no es como que dijéramos, for example, write. Let me see if I can. Write. Not like that. Not like write. It's like write.
Right.
Write your
Right.
name.
Right.
Write your name. And this one is read.
Right.
Read.
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 Draw.
Draw.
Okay. All right, guys. Just some pronunciation. Now, when do we use imperatives? When we want to give commands, instructions, or suggestions.
Just
Okay. Keep that in mind. The first exercise that we are going to do together is about imperatives. Let's look at this one. These are situations, okay? For example, this is a situation in the restaurant. And Gloria, help me read the sentence. This one, please. Help me read this sentence.
okay. You're in a restaurant and your food is too spicy.
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 Like Spider-Man, spicy.
Spicy.
Spicy, yes. Now, what does spicy mean?
Picante.
This is spicy. Okay. Now, look at this. Look at the sentence. Look at the sentence in the small letters. I will use another color, yellow. Look at this one. It says imperative. Now, Gloria,
Yes.
what you need to do is you need to use an imperative, and what you need to do is ask the waiter to bring you a glass of water. How would you say it? What would you
Podría
say?
decir,
Un vaso de agua.
excuse me, sir, can you bring me a glass water, please?
Perfect. Yes, yes. That is an imperative, but it's very polite. But yes, it is correct. Excuse me, sir. Can you repeat, Gloria? Repeat it, please, for everybody.
Excuse me, sir, can you bring me a glass of water, please?
A glass of water. Excellent. Yes, that is correct. It's polite and you are asking for water. Very good. Thank you, Gloria. Let's try it with the next one. Madeline. I'm going to go in the order that I have you in the. Madeline, read first this one. The sentence in the big letters, please. Read. Madeline, no, there. Here.
Okay.
There you go.
You're going on a hike in the mountains.
You're going on a hike. Now, a hike is this, right? When we say going on a hike, is this action, okay? We're going on a hike. Like if you're going to, what's the name of the volcano that we have? Like at Izalco or something like that. Now, Madeline, what you need to do is this. Remind your friends, that means that you have to tell them to pack extra water bottles. How would you say it to, suppose that you go with your family, Maiden, and you have to tell your family to bring more water or to pack extra water bottles. How can you say that, Madeline, in using an imperative? You can use please, or you can, or you don't need to use please. How would you say?
Podría ser. Please get me water bottle.
Get me, is it only for you or is it for everybody? If you say get me, it's only for me. Look at the words. Pack extra water bottles. Try to use the same words that you have there, Madeline. Imagine you are going with your friends. What do you tell them? What do you tell your friends? Traigan más agua. How would you say that? Anybody else? Go
¿Cómo
ahead,
sería
Madeline.
para todos o cómo?
For everybody, you don't have to say me. The difference is, if I say, bring a pencil, that means for everybody, because I'm not specifying something. And if I say, bring me, it's only for me. Bring me a pencil, it means that you have to bring a pencil for me. But if I say, bring a pencil, the instruction is for everybody.
Entonces sería, please get some water bottles.
Okay, get some bottles of water. Yes, that is correct, Maiden. Very good. Okay, please get some more water or get some extra bottle of water. There are different ways to see. There is not only one answer. Thank you, Maiden. Let's continue with Jaime. Jaime, let's try the next one. This one. Jaime, are you there, Jaime? Maybe.
You
Yes.
are at the library and it's too noisy.
You're at the library and it's too noisy. See, people is like, they are even laughing. What do you need to do? Politely ask people to lower their voice. What do you tell them? Jaime? Any idea, guys?
Puede ser, please, everybody quiet.
Please?
Or
Everybody.
please be quiet.
You can say, please be quiet. Or you can also use the words that you have in the sentence, see? You can use this word.
Quiet, please.
Yeah, you can say quiet, please. Or you can say, please, lower your voice. Not there. Lower your voice.
Lower your voice.
¿Qué significa eso? Lower.
Lower.
Ah.
Like the volume. If they like the volume is
Bajar el
lower.
volumen.
Like you can say lower the volume.
O como hablar más suave.
In other words, yes, that's what it means. Lower your voice means that you want to speak very low. That is lower your voice. Okay, you're not like
Loudly?
Loudly is like I'm talking right now. I'm talking very loud. But when you say lower, it's like you're going to talk now very slow. You will talk very, very, very low. That is lower your voice.
Please lower your voice.
You can say, please lower your voice. Excellent. Is that clear, guys? Yes? If you have questions, ask, please. All right, let's move on to the next one. Milton, help me with this one.
You had an important home interview tomorrow. Interview tomorrow.
What do you need to do? You need to ask someone in your house to set multiple alarms to wake you up on time. How do you tell them?
Eh,
Imagine that you, tomorrow you have a job interview. And you have to be on time.
sí, la alarma en la mañana.
Ajá.
Ajá.
Ajá. Now, tell someone at your house. How would you tell someone at your house to set multiple alarms to wake you up on time? How would you say it? Guys, try to use the same words that you see in the instruction. How would you say
Puede
it?
ser, please, o no sé si va a decir.
Milton?
Please, alarm.
Don't forget the verb. Don't forget the verb. The verb is set.
Set.
Please?
Please set multiple alarm to
wake me up. Wake me up. Excellent, Milton. That's right. Gloria, what was your example?
Please, everybody set multiple alarm to wake up or wake me up.
Wake me up. In the instructions in English. No, yes, it is correct, Gloria. It is correct. It is correct.
Okay.
I just want to explain something. In the instructions in English, for example, here it says, it says here, you have an important appointment, job interview, sorry, tomorrow. So, when it says you, cuando yo respondo a esa pregunta, ya no ocupo you. ¿Qué debo utilizar?
I.
Exactly. So, the here it will be, please set. I'm gonna put it set multiple alarms to wake, and it says wake you now. So it's gonna be wake me up on time. Eso les va a pasar en todas las instrucciones en inglés. Siempre que vean que diga, you have an important, y si es una pregunta hacia ustedes, you have to answer, I.
Eso estaría, por ejemplo, como en un recordatorio del celular, no sé.
That could be too. All right, let's try the next one. Who I have next? Mario. Mario, help me with this one, please.
Okay. You're at the beach and the sun is scorching.
Scorching is what you see here. The scorching is that it is terribly, terribly, terribly hot. Scorching, that's what it means. You can say the sun is scorching. That means that it's terribly, terribly hot. Now, what do you have to say? It says imperative. Suggest someone to use sunscreen generously before going out. Now you have to suggest, Mario, using imperatives. What do you say to somebody? When the sun is too hot, and you're going to the beach, what do you suggest to somebody? How would you suggest to someone to use sunscreen generously before going out? Yeah, scorching means really, really hot. Like you feel like it is burning. And obviously,
Fuerte.
Yeah, like scorching means really, really, really hot, and you feel that it is burning your skin.
Demasiado fuerte.
Yes. So that means that you need to use sunscreen, like Sunscreen, like sunscreen, you know, is like a protector solar, right? So how would you, what you have to do is suggest to someone to use sunscreen generously before going out, using imperative. How would you do that, guys? Any idea? Imagine you have a family member, a sister, your brother, or your mother, or your daughter, or your son is going to the beach and the sun is scorching. What do you tell them? They have to use bloqueador solar, sunscreen. This is bloqueador solar, this one right here, sunscreen.
But is it use sunscreen before going out?
Excellent. Use sunscreen before going out. It's very simple. This is the answer. Use sunscreen generously before going out.
Okay.
Right? Because we have the verb and then we have the rest. Okay. In an imperative, remember, the important and the first thing is the verb, right? The first thing that you will see in the sentence is the verb. And if it is polite, you will see please. Okay, that's the difference. That's the difference. You will see that it will say please. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next one. I think we have one more here. Let's look at this one. See, it says, who was next? Alberto, I think it was Alberto. Alberto, are you there, Alberto?
Your friend is babysitting a young child.
Okay, so your friend is babysitting a young child and you need to suggest to your friend to the preparation of healthy snack for the child. Healthy, you have to suggest your friend. How would you tell that to your friend? How would you say this to your friend? Huh?
Healthy snack.
Okay, healthy snack, but you're missing one thing. You're missing the verb. What verb would you say? So, okay, so what do we need to, what we need is this, a healthy snack. Now, this word here is not a verb, but we can make it a verb. What is the verb? Prepare.
Prepare.
Okay, so what is this? How can we write the imperative sentence as a suggestion?
Prepare a healthy snack for the child, please.
Prepare a healthy snack for the child, please. Okay, prepare. They always begin with a verb, okay? Don't forget that.
Babysitting sería niñera.
Yes, babysitting is you're taking care of somebody else's child. Yes, that's yeah, that's niñera or niñera, or how do we call them here? Yeah, niñera, right? We call them,
Sí.
yeah. So yes, that's niñera. Let's look at this one. Gloria, what about this one?
You're at the park and your friend's dog is running off the leash.
Of the leash.
Leash.
Leash. That means that the dog, the leash is this one, the one that you use to hold the dog. But right now, it doesn't have.
Oh, como que se le soltó la correa.
Exactly. So what you need to do is you need to call your friend and tell him or them to leash the dog.
Call your friends and tell them to leash.
Imagine is your friend, you are with your friend at the park and the dog runs off the leash. What do you tell your friend?
Déjeme pensar.
What do you tell your friend in that situation? Imagine yourself in that situation. You're at the park with your friend, and then you see your friend's dog running off the leash. So what do you say to your friend? Ah,
Mm,
you say, hey Juan, amarra el perro. How would you say that? How would
Hey,
you-
the leash. No,
Leash
espera.
is the verb. Leash is the verb.
Ajá. Sí puede ser así, del leash.
Yeah. You can tell your friend, hey, leash the dog.
Ajá. Hey, leash the dog.
Mhm. In English, there are words. In English, there are words that can be a verb or they can be a noun. For example, leash is one. For example, leash, in this case, is the name of this. But you can also use it as a verb. So if I tell you, hey, Gloria, leash the dog, what it means is that you have to put a leash to your dog.
Mm, ujú. Entonces sería, hey, put a leash to the dog.
To your dog, to the dog,
Dog, to the
that's
dog.
okay. You can say to the
Ok.
dog or to your dog.
Esa palabra era la que no sabía, la de put. Put.
It's not
Eh,
necessary. It's not necessary. Si yo
ok.
si yo solo ocupo leash, doy por entendido que esto es lo que tengo que hacer.
Ah, ok.
That you have to put a leash. So if I say, Gloria, leash the dog.
Puede ser como hey, llamar al perro.
Ajá, exactly.
Ok, sí, por eso me quedé pensando porque no sabía cómo decirle poner.
Yeah, but see, they are two different things. Una es amarra al perro y la otra es pon correa al perro.
Ajá.
Right?
Put a leash.
Like put a leash to your dog or leash the dog.
The dog. Ajá.
Uh-huh. Excellent. Very good.
Okay.
See, we're learning new vocabulary. Let's see. Now, what about this one? This one is very common. Who else I have here? Let's see. Well, let's go back to who? Elmer, can you hear me? Can you read
Hello,
the
teacher.
sentence?
Yes.
Can you please read the sentence?
Okay. You are a family gathering and the kids are running around the house.
Okay. Now, family gathering is like, for example, in Christmas, all the family comes to the house. And if the family has kids, they are all the time running around the house.
¿Qué significa la palabra que está a la par de family?
Gathering, that they come
Ajá.
together, it's like a meeting for the family. It's like in Christmas.
Reunión.
Uh-huh. That's what it is. Family gathering, that means that all the family
Ajá.
is in your house.
Yeah.
Like your cousin, your nephew, your brother, your sister, your
Como
mother.
reunión familiar, digamos.
Exactly, a family gathering. And if you have kids, or if your family has a lot of kids, what happens in the family gathering? They are always running around the house, playing, right?
Play it outside.
But you want them to play outside, not in the house, right? So what do you say to the kids? Because that's what you need to do. What do you say to the kids? It says, ask the children to play outside in the garden. What do you say to the kids? What do you say to them?
To play outside in the garden.
Okay, excellent. Yes. The only
Yes.
thing is that we don't need to use to.
Oh, don't
Don't
play
Play
in the
outside
house.
in the garden.
Yeah, you can say, hey kids, play outside in the garden. Or you can say, kids, don't play in the house, go to the garden. There are
Don't
different
play
ways.
in the house, go to the
Don't
park.
play in the, and that's another imperative. Don't play in the house. Play outside in the garden. These two
Play
imperatives.
in
But
the
yes,
garden.
that's the only thing, Milton. You don't use two. You have to begin with the verb play.
Sí.
So
Play.
play outside in the garden. Mhm. But
Okay.
yes, that is correct. Excellent. And this, I think, let me see. Well, I have two more. Okay, let's do this one, and then I'm gonna show you another example, but they're a little bit different. Let's do this one. Let's see. Mario, tell me with this one.
You're at a campsite and it's getting there.
Getting dark, very good. So now this
Getting
is the campsite, right? All of this is the campsite. That's the place. Campsite means the place where you are camping. Now it is getting dark. That means no light. So what do we need to use? A flashlight. So you have to ask the people to use a flashlight to set up their tent. Tent is this. See, let me just circle. Oh, let me change the color.
And
A tent is this. That's the tent. Can you see the line? Yes. This one is the tent. This one right here.
pero no es casa de campaña.
Yes, tent.
Sí.
Tent se acompaña. Okay.
Tent.
You
Tent.
Use,
Ten.
Go ahead. Read.
use
Use
a flashlight
Uh-huh.
to set up the tent.
Yes. Use a flashlight to set up. Here
To
we have
set
to
up-
just
To set up tent.
to set up your
Tent.
exactly.
You set a flashlight to set up your tent.
Use a flashlight to set up your tent. Very good. All right.
Okay.
We just have 5 minutes, so I will skip the next one because I want to show you these sentences. These sentences is a combination of the two. See, imperative, and then this is a zero condition. How can we combine them? This is easy. I'm gonna do the first one. If it's cold outside, close the window. See, we can combine them. If it's cold outside, close the window. All right, you just need to combine them, and then we finish with that, guys. Magdalene, can you help me with number 2?
Ahorita sería, if you leave the room, turn off the lights.
If you leave the room, turn off the lights. Very good. Let's continue with the next one. Mario, number 3.
Where
No, first this one. First the if, remember.
it is right. Wear a raincoat.
If it rains, wear a raincoat. Very good. Sylvia, number 4.
If you have an early meeting, set the alarm.
Set the alarm. Very good. Let's try the next one. Jaime, number 5.
If you want to have fresh beef, brush your teeth.
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 Teeth. Excellent. Thank you. Alberto, number 6.
If you running late, call a taxi.
If you are running late, what do? Call a taxi. Right? Call a taxi. Thank you. Milton, help me with 7.
If they refrigerate in the April, buy some
Groceries.
groceries.
If the refrigerator is empty, that means 0 food inside.
Empty, ¿verdad?
Empty. Empty means 0 food. Buy some groceries. Guys, groceries doesn't mean grocerías, okay? Groceries, it refers to
Buy
food.
some
Tienda.
groceries.
Food. Yeah, you have a grocery store.
Yeah.
In the grocery store, they sell food. Okay, very good. And Gloria, help me with the last one, number 8.
Okay, if there are dark clouds, pack an umbrella.
If there are dark clouds, pack
Cloud.
an umbrella. Clouds. Yes.
Cloud.
Clouds.
Cloud. Es
Excellent.
como nieve.
In the sky? No.
No,
It's not.
es cloud.
Clouds are this.
Nublado.
The clouds. This is a cloud. That's a cloud.
Nublado. Es como el clima cloudy, creo que hay, ¿verdad?
Yeah, cloudy means that there are a lot of clouds.
Ujú.
Cloud is what you see. Like if you look at the sky, what do you see? You see this, right? What is that?
Nube.
That's a cloud. Yes, Madeline, a nube.
Ah, no.
And cloudy means nublado because there are a lot of clouds.
Ajá.
All right, excellent, guys. All right, guys, we will stop here. Thank you very much. I'm gonna see you tomorrow in class. Remember that tomorrow, what we will do is we will solve the exam. Even if you did it, we will solve it for practice, okay?
Okay.
Well, guys, have a nice night.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Hey,
Go
Bye-bye,
have a
take
teacher.
care.
Okay, teacher.
Good
Have a
night,
nice
teacher.
evening. Good night.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.